Good morning, everybody. How are you?
Good morning.
Thanks for joining us for Coffee Talk again. I'm glad to see you all. Y'all having a good week?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Wonderful. So today we have Ms. Kim Moore. She's with WARM. I know Ellen mentioned it a minute ago, the Wilmington Area Rebuilding Ministry. And she can talk with us about what they offer and how they can help you everyone's need. All right. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing?
Fine, how are you?
I'm great.
Good.
You're a lively crew, and I'm glad to be here. And I want to thank Raquel for inviting us to your coffee talk or coffee table talk. I just want to explain a little bit about WARM. She mentioned it's called Wilmington Area Rebuilding Ministry, and what we do is we help a group of individuals that need help for home repair. Those home repairs could be deferred maintenance, or it could be for hurricane damage. So the company itself was founded 25 years ago. We're going to celebrate our 25th anniversary this year. Yeah. We use WARM for short for Wilmington Area Rebuilding Ministry because we feel the work that we do warms people's hearts, and it is a ministry. Population that we serve are senior citizens, low-income housing or low-income families, single-parent homes, and disabled members, as well as veterans. So part of the origin of WARM was in 1996, we had the two major hurricanes, Bertha and Frank. I'm sure quite a few of you were part of that or remember that. That was devastating for the area. As a young person, I've always heard that the worst one during that time was Hazel. And I think that was in 1954, I think. So I think from this going forward, all these hurricanes that we've experienced over the past 25 years have been devastating to us. So it kind of puts Hazel on the lower end compared to Florence from 2018. So again, Wilmington Area Rebuilding Ministry, we look at those repairs and people that are in need. Mr. Leon West and his wife actually started this organization. They saw a need when they saw people still struggling to try to get repairs done for their home. And they started volunteering. The best place to volunteer is to go to your local corner grocery store or a little country area and say, come on guys, let's go. We've got a homeowner or a family member that has a need, and let's go repair their houses. So that's how I got started. So again, we're gonna celebrate 25 years. I've only actually been with WARM as an employee for about a year and a half. 2 years prior, I volunteered in Pender County as my county resident, and it was hit very hard by Matthew and Florence. So we're still recovering. Recovery period for hurricanes is literally 5 to 8 years with the way we're going now. So Florence was 2018, Matthew was 2016, and people are still recovering from Matthew. So again, we do repairs. We call it deferred maintenance, which is something simple as I can't afford to get a roof repaired. There's a leak in the home, whatever the case may be. And some of it, again, was from hurricane damage. I think we find sometimes as we mature, things change in our lives, whether it's income, whether it's health, whatever the circumstances are. It's nice to know that there is companies out there that offer services. The thing about offering services is understanding and knowing where they are. I think a lot of people recently have uncovered that there are agencies out there, there's money out there, there's sort of resources out there. So, this is one of the things that we do to get into the community to say we're out there to help you as well. I would say who we serve, again, senior citizens, low-income families, single-parent homes, disabled, and military veterans. And we never know what their circumstances are, to be honest, until we get an application in. Or they have heard of us from word of mouth, and when we get an application in, let's review it and vote. Who helps us? We have people that help us get started. And it's the generosity of others that helps us. We have donations that come in every month, and we actively pursue grants grant opportunities. That's how we operate. We are a nonprofit organization, but I think the work that we do benefits everyone on a profit level. And I say profit level, if you're able to stay in your home, that is worth gold in somebody's mind. If you're able to maintain as a single person with a disability, that's gold in someone's mind. So that's what we do. We offer the ability to stay in your home comfortably and safely. Some of the repairs again that we do, we often see, I need help for a roof. I need handicap accessible bathrooms. What we do is we secure those things like grab bars and higher toilets and things like that. We also look at HVAC. We see a lot of those come in. It's like, who had heat in a year? I haven't had air. 2 weeks ago, we were at over 100 degrees heat index for almost a solid week. It's terrible to feel that there's people out there, and there are people out there that cannot afford to get their HVAC repaired. That could be anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000. So that's what we're here for. I want to let you know that we are in 5 different counties right now. We're in Pender, Brunswick, Hanover, Onslow, and Duplin. Onslow and Duplin are 2 newest counties, and I think in my mind, all the counties are in need of the same help. And each county has its own issues per se, whether it's can you reach someone, can you contact someone, how can I get help? So we're trying to do a full-on blitz is what I call it, to let people know there are services out there and we're here to help you. For the services for warm, it is an application process. And I actually have one with you today. So just in case you are a homeowner and you do have a need, I actually have several over here. We go through this application process. Everything actually starts in my hand with me. So I go over the application with everyone and I say, fill it out completely the first time. Because if I'm able to review the application in 30 minutes, I don't have to go back and say, oh, you didn't provide income, you didn't provide a copy of this or copy of that. I'd like to go through it one time, go through our process and put you on our waiting list. Once you get on our waiting list, myself and our construction manager will come out to your home and do an assessment. That assessment will cover everything that you put on your application that you are aware of and things that you may not be aware of, because your eye is different than a construction person who has that skill set and is trained to look at those extra things. So application, assessment will let you know what we can do. And we do rely on generosity of others. As I mentioned, it is grant-based, and we do have donations that come into us every month. And part of that is also volunteer. Our labor is mainly volunteers, and that's people that want to give back to the community. Whether they are fortunate or less fortunate, we still operate on volunteers, and it makes them feel good when they're able to assist someone that can't assist themselves. You just never know what circumstances led you to be in those circumstances. And so that's what the application process is. From there, we're always recruiting volunteers. So, I'll put a plea out today, volunteers, if you know anyone that would love to help or assist us, you can contact the Warm office or myself. We have a volunteer coordinator, and she's more than willing and able to help you facilitate that volunteer home for help. One of the things, of course, everybody knows that kind of put us on the sideline 2020 was COVID. We were only down for a couple of months, per se, with doing repairs. However, during the summer months, we rely on a lot of out-of-town volunteers, and these are repeated volunteers that come all the time. And so last year, we were not able to do all the jobs that we wanted to do in that time span because we were sidelined by COVID. We continued to work. We did a lot of outside work. Outside work was mainly roofs and ramps. Those are two of our highest things that we did, or actually 3: roofs, ramps, and HVAC. So those are outside activities, and we were able to knock out a lot of that. We just couldn't get inside the home until it was safe. And even now, I see a few with face masks on, we're still doing the same thing, we're maintaining CDC requirements. We're looking, even though we can't ask with regards to vaccine, we still give you an option, when we go to the homeowner, they're coming that way, and we ask the homeowner, what are you comfortable with? And I was greeted that same way when I came to the door here. What are you comfortable with? So we still wanna work, we still wanna follow the CDC guidelines, and we just wanna make sure everyone's comfortable and safe. And now I'm gonna stop and ask if anyone has any questions with regards to the application in general. Okay. So my, yes.
How about, your next door neighbor? Okay, this next door neighbor really needs help, really do.
It's that.
Like his roof, and then it rain, still rain inside the house.
So I would say have the neighbor contact us, or, I do have an application with you, and add to that, they do have to have a homeowner, they can't do repairs on a rental place, so a homeowner, and I can give you an application for you today. And that's a big help for people, because sometimes they don't know where to go to ask for help. And if I can be candid, sometimes it's a pride thing, they don't want to let people know what's going on the inside, and as the people, is look out for each other. So that's a good thing to do, and I'll give you an application. All of those applications come to me, so if I have any questions, I'll call them, get assistance.
Yeah.
We work a lot with Department of Social Service, a lot of the agencies, they do referrals. It gets back to what I said earlier, if you don't know, you don't know where to go. So we do have partnerships with agencies, and we look at the piece of it, we look at the mental piece of it, we look at transportation. Again, our goal is kind of to help them at one point get to a whole point without getting told and having us manage the whole thing. And again, I have a copy of the application. It is a 6-page process, pretty simple. Page 2 explains everything that we need as far as documentation. And we do have to have documentation. We do have guidelines that we review for the application. Everyone is viewed the same way. It depends on how the information comes back. We have various sources of grant for it, so they have requirements. So between military, between low income, between retirement, disabled, veterans, we have all kind of criteria. So although I can't guarantee standing up right now that an application will get approved, it will go through my eyes, and it will also be reviewed thoroughly. Make sure we're doing it right by the people that give us. Any other questions? I think I covered, I just thought everything. I said, who we serve military, senior citizens, low income, single family home. How do we do it? We do it by volunteers doing the labor, and we actively look for grants and donations from others. I see generosity of others continues to keep us going. We've been in business for 25 years. We are still operating and seeing Hurricane Matthew. People applied in Hurricane Florence. Of course, that was just 2018. And the hurricane. So all of that still comes down on a regular basis. It's terrible to say 4 years ago, we're still seeing people that are not in the home and don't have the resources to get into that. So it's sad to see, but I'm glad I work with a company that's able to get out and make a difference in people's lives. You can look at our webpage, which is www.warmnc.org. We have homeowner stories on that. I've also walked through homeowner services pamphlet, and it lists all of our services in here. Got a couple of stories as well, and so here's our services. It tells you how to apply, what to expect, and let me finish on that application process. When it comes to me, I review it. I will put it on a waiting list if it's approved. Then the next thing would be a visit or a home assessment. Actually, I go on that home assessment with our construction manager, and he looks at, like I mentioned, things that you have noted on your application, and then things that you're not aware of. And he'll do that on the inside and outside of the home. Next thing is will be write-ups, and then we start looking for volunteers to work in those areas. As I mentioned 2 minutes ago, we had 2 counties. It was initially in Hanover, Pender, and Brunswick. We recently had Duplin and Onslow. Duplin was just 2 months ago. Onslow is now about 10 months. And we have active rebuilds in all of those counties and completed work. But the 2 rural counties are still looking for volunteers. And those counties are hitting extremely hard. South Florence. Look at Onslow County, they're right on the shoreline. Look at Duplin County, they're at the basin of the Northeast Cape Fear. And they were hit hard by that. And to be totally honest, in 1996, we were home by Jonathan Frank. So it's hard to do a recovery in that area. And it's also hard to find volunteers because people like to come to Wilmington to go to the beach. And that part of volunteering is like, okay, when I finish volunteering, I can go take a swim. Nobody wants to go to Burgos or Wallace, but those areas are so hard to hit and damage. So we do need recovery, and we do need volunteers in those areas. So we actually just started 3 rebuilds, and we just picked those up. Super excited about that. People are just so gracious to have someone, for lack of a better term, just pay close attention to them. And again, at the end of the day, our long-term goal is to make sure they're comfortable in their home. If you look at a project and say, what does it look like 5 years from now? Are you gonna be able to stay in your home 5 years? And if the answer is yes, then we've done our job. And that's the way to look at it when we do the assessment. We get it's 5 years and longer. It means a lot. And we're seeing that more and more every day. Any other questions? Well, I think I can say, or I will say, how can you reach us? Website is one. Our application is actually on the website, www.morganc.org. I have pamphlets here. Our phone number, 510-399-7563. A lot of the services or organizations that we work with have our applications. I'm not sure if you do here, but I'll leave some here. DSS, some of the bigger agencies, they all have our pamphlets. Also, people like door hangers are actually called mailbox hangers. So when we're in an area that we're doing assessments on, and we see houses, we put these on their mailbox. Because to your point, you're looking out for your neighbor. We're doing the same thing. We're going in the neighborhood and say, okay, the house has a blue tarp on it. We call them FEMA tarps.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, here's a mailbox man. And we've gotten some good responses just working in the area and dropping off these hangers. And with nice invite for Raquel, we go to senior citizen centers, DSS, case managers, and say, okay, here's our pamphlet. This is the services that we offer, and we have. Of course, we've already table pumps. We go to the organizations that will put our flyers up. And there are a couple of billboards. We're going into the billboard arena, so we're hitting the counties that we have. We put it on the outside, so hopefully it's a traffic area that people can see. So we want people to know about it. We've had so many people say, we didn't know about you. And we've been in business for 25 years. So October, we celebrate 25. October is the month that Matthew came in. And I live in Pennsylvania, I don't live in the area that was badly damaged, which was the Black River, Northeast Cape Fear River, past Curry and the Battleground, but they're still recovering. They're at a point now where they can't elevation of houses. That's 5 years ago. Florence is 2018. I'm all pray for everybody that we don't have anything, and I just heard the storm report this morning, so we can't, they're still looking at things, and they're saying it's still going to be bad. I think we're in hurricane season until November. So what we've suffered with so far is heat. You have heat and a hurricane, that's terrible. So we're here to service people in various areas of various countries, not only hurricanes, and whatever their circumstances were that led them to us for services, we're not really that concerned about it. Our concern is helping them to take pain away. We'll be concerned about the circumstances, because I'm very concerned, but it's totally different. I feel like that's no one asked to be in that situation, but let's see if there's companies that out that situation. Any questions? And I do talk fast, so I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Another question?
So Kim will hang out for a minute. She'll walk around if you'd like an application, if you have any questions, she can answer those for you. And then if you need any information afterwards, you can let Ellen know. And then she can get that information to you, okay? Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone for taking your time out.